I'm so excited that we're finally near the end of this game. Again, I love this game, and I've enjoyed playing it. It's been a great playthrough. But it's just lasted so insanely longer than I thought it would. I'm going to be very relieved, basically, to finally bring it to an end and then get to do that egg lock that I've really wanted to do. I think... the Blitzel. If you would just move to the side, I could have killed you all at once, but also, no, I couldn't because of that. But whatever. Really wish it had taken the Blitzel there, but what are you going to do? Well, the Blitzel can't even hit Groudon. That's great. Yeah, I'm excited to finish and get to move on to other stuff finally. Specifically that egg lock. And then after the egg lock, I don't know. I think probably I'll do Blue Rescue Team. After that, and then after Blue Rescue Team, we still need to do Guardian Signs. And then after I finish Blue Rescue Team and Guardian Signs, there's like... I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, you know, what other spin-off games are there even that I'd want to play? After that, we might need to, like, maybe I'll play Insurgents again, or maybe we'll do, I guess we could do, the Rumble game. Whatever the sequel Rumble game was that came out on, like, 3DS, like Rumble Blast or whatever it was. Maybe I'll do that. But that's still a long ways off, so we'll worry about it later. Ow. Don't worry, Roggenrola, you can do it. You'll get him eventually. I need that stupid Blitzel to get out from in there so I can Earth Power it. Come out here, coward. You seriously just gonna sit in there? I'm gonna play Digimon Redigitize at some point, but I'm not gonna play Redigitize instead of, like, I'm talking about Pokemon games to play, not Redigitize. Oh, hello there, Blitzel! Why, hello there! Fancy meeting you in this location. Goodbye. Maybe one day we'll finally get to the point where Saturday will no longer be Pokemon days, and I'll play things that aren't Pokemon. But for now, it's still Pokemon Day, so... I'm talking about future Pokemon games to play on stream, not the games in general. Alright, now these 5 should be able to take back Terrera pretty easily. Let's get it. I probably should have looked at what those 3 non-perfect link people I have even need, but... Again, I'm not really worried about it right now. We may as well take out every single kingdom first, since that won't end the episode, and then we'll look at what we need for links. Let's move, team. All of these banners shall belong to me. I wonder with the range up, do you get 1 or 2 range up from your ability, Typhoon? Because if it's 2, I might actually just be able to take all the banners turn 1, which would be insane. Oh, you definitely could get there, actually. I wish I had seen that sooner. No, I can't, because they have to go up on the thing first anyways, otherwise it'll knock me down with the wind. I can't do that. What am I talking about? It's fun. I think the game was lagging for a little bit there, from like too many things moving on the screen. The 3DS can't handle it. Yeah, it's basically just going to be like every other time where I'm going to win next turn. That's the way it goes. Alright, just wait right there, Weavile. We gotta let them trigger the win first because they're foolish fools. I know, my Straptor! Ow. Nene, how could you? Alright, that's gonna hurt a little bit more. Yeah, that figured. No, not the melee! Ow. Hi, Beldum. Man, I've got a lot of classwork I have to do tonight after stream, and I'm not looking forward to it. But I'm calling with the boys after my stream tomorrow, so... And my stuff is due tomorrow night, so if I don't get it done tonight, then I will be screwed, basically. Which means it has to be done. Do you... Chat. Do you see how these guys are about to get so bamboozled? They are absolutely set up in the psychic formation literally perfectly. Watch this. This is gonna be good. Attack up. Goodbye! Quad kill! I love quote 66. That's one of my favorite quotes. Later, rock and roll. Weavile's range. Oh, you have Shadow Dash. That's why your range is so insane. That makes sense. Not my Raichu. You would get a crit and a flinch, you coward. Alright, this is mine. This is mine. Why didn't you send Raichu to kill Beldum? Because it doesn't matter. I won anyways. There's really no reason to. I just wanted to end the episode, or not the episode, I wanted to end the fight faster. Save the game. I could actually take Viperia and knock KG out of the episode. But if I do that, they're definitely going to take Avia back from me. But honestly, that's fine, because then I can take Avia and Spectra next turn. And then they're locked between Avia and Spectra. And then I just have to take Valora, and then I'll take Nick Storm and Dragnor in the same episode, or in the same month. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and knock out KG. Who knows, maybe I'll get lucky and they won't attack Avia. As insanely unlikely as that is. Fingers crossed we run into another non-perfect Link Warrior here. I have a Mewtwo. I'm just throwing that out there. Just make sure you guys are aware that I do in fact have a literal friggin' Mewtwo. If you'd like to surrender, I would not blame you in the slightest. Whop. Send Chandelure and Mewtwo this way. And have all the others go up the other way. I think you should go this way. Samurott and Serperior take the pathway. Charizard can't take the pathway because he flies, which is unfortunate. Charizard is actually positioned in such a way that he's basically worthless this fight. He's not going to be able to do anything. Although I'll probably use the Mewtwo range up ability next turn, so that'll let him move a bit more. Because Munshigi's only lasts for 1 turn, but I'm pretty sure Kenshin's is a 3-turn deal. Kenshin probably, like, other than, like, probably Nobunaga and Yukimura, Kenshin probably has, like, the best warrior ability in the game. I might even argue that Kenshin's ability is better than Nobunaga's and Yukimura's. Because, like, upping the range and attack of every single Pokemon, rather it's for... Especially since I think Kenshin's is for 3 turns. Yeah, 3 turns of all attack and range up, I think, is honestly better than getting 2 turns in one go. Super Keto, or Super Kaido, however I pronounce your name. Sorry if I butchered it, but thank you for following. Hope you enjoy the stream, any future ones you come to. Yeah, I'd be willing to make the argument that Kenshin has the best ability in the game. Although Nobunaga's and Yukimura's are definitely, like, second place. Because they are also crazy good. Kershunene! Did these guys see the Mewtwo and the Chandelure that showed up behind them? Poor Munna is floating, but still gets poisoned. Ah, my Mewtwo! I needed that 2 HP. I said it right, he's done it. I said it right the first time I said it. Super Kito. Ah, yes, my life force. It grows. Ever stronger. Yukimura, I don't have time for your posturing. I have a Mewtwo to use. Sumash! Switch, welcome to stream. Thank you so much for the cheer. Much appreciated. I'm gonna get this Onix out of here and also chase after Keiji. Pronouncing Twitch names correctly basically is my superpower. I get Twitch names right on first glance like 9 times out of 10, and it blows me away every time. I can't even recall how many times... Oh, dang it, it's not gonna let me... I'm gonna have to not hit the bell dumb. Oh, well. I can't recall how many times someone has said, like, oh, you're the first person to say my name right on first try, and I'm like, dude, I don't know why. But it's like the one thing I'm good at when it comes to Twitch is being able to guess Twitch names correctly on, like, the first try. I don't always get them right. Sometimes I get a mistake, but 9 times out of 10, I got it on lock somehow. Charizard is so much more usable when he can move 3 spaces. It's insane. Oh, I'm gonna fire spin the crap out of these two. They are super dead. Later, nerds. I am truly magnificent. Thank you for noticing. Much appreciated. May as well have you take the banner. Because now that I think about it, Mewtwo isn't going to make it over there faster than, like, Superior is, probably. Oh, that does way less than I thought it would. Mewtwo, what are you doing? That's a Rhydon, my dude. I understand that he's, like, the first Pokemon ever designed or whatever, but I need more damage than that. Here, Charizard will help weaken him for you. This thing has Drill Run, too, doesn't it? It can't even hit Charizard. It can hit Mewtwo, though. I mean, now that I think about it, it doesn't really matter, because all I have to do is get Superior to the banner, and I win. Look at you trying to get to the banner first. That's adorable. When you can only move 2 spaces at a time. How cute. Goodbye. Alright, KG is out. So that'll be the end of this battle. He's done it. Please, I'm not asking for much. Just one. Literally only one person who does not have their perfect link already. We got one. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. I can't be mad. This is like more than normal, so I will take it. So that's another perfect link person. That gives us 4 people, I believe. Because we have 5 people in Greenleaf right now, but one of them already has his perfect link because we started with them. We're not even halfway done with gathering all the Pokemon we need to, so we're gonna have plenty of wiggle room. Yeah, they're gonna take Avia. I figured. That's fine. I'll take Avia and Spectra this turn. Ooh, Mitsuhide's gonna knock out Dragnor, aka Oichi. Oh, yep, Oichi's out. It's just Yasu and Mitsuhide now. Alright, put you back with your group. And then I'll have this group take back Avia. I'll have the other group take Spectra, which, as we know, is always a pain to do. But we'll get it done. Begin the battle! Oh, and I should have that other group dig up more gold, too, while I'm at it. I doubt we're going to be getting any more warriors that are missing their perfect links out of these last couple of battles here. Because by the time I push them back to their one kingdom, they'll probably mostly have warlords on their team. I'll send... It's going to take him like an extra turn, but I'll send Groudon and Weavile over this way. And all the others will go this way. Good plan, me. Good plan. Look at that Leiron. It doesn't know what's coming for it. It has no idea. It's Groudon that's going to be coming for it here in a minute. Oh, you set the Quag over here too, huh? Okay. Groudon will easily kill the both of them. And then what is even left up there? Oh, it's a Sneasel. Oh, crud, none of these Pokemon can really hit Sneasel well. The Staraptor is like my best bet. Personally, I always go to the second platform, then let them come to me. I hate waiting. I don't like waiting for enemies to come to me. I'd rather go to them literally 10 times out of 10. Enemy AI can be weird sometimes about chasing down the enemy and all that, so I'd rather just go towards them as much as humanly possible. Ah, you're lined up for ye olden move that I can't remember the name of off the top of my head. Earth Power. All of them are over here now? Kazon. Oh, that boosted Weavile's attack and defense too. Beautiful. Kazon, does that hit all of... Maybe it hits all of them and I forgot. I thought it was only Shingen. This hits all of them and I definitely want this. Can I Earth Power you two from here? Beautiful. Goodbye. Now I just have to hope that I can kill with Night Slash, which with 2 attack ups should be doable. You would think. Also, I might get a crit. Oh, goodbye. I don't think you can low roll less than 9 damage. And I got the crit anyways. Victory! Bum, 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 bum. Crit mattered. How dare you? Well, let's take Spectra. Unfortunately, this is where Mitsuhide's territory is, so we're not going to knock out Yasu here. He gets 1 more turn at least. But we will knock out either Yasu or Mitsuhide 1 is going down next turn. Presumably. Well, actually, no, they're not, because next turn I'm going to take Ballora and then pass so that I don't want to leave Spectra to take Dragnor or Nixstorm, because that'll leave Spectra open to get taken again, and I do not want to have to fight Spectra a second time. My ideal circumstance is to never have to fight in Spectra in an episode, but if I have to fight in Spectra in an episode, my ideal circumstance is to only do it once and never again. Because this is undoubtedly my least favorite map. But you know, it be that way sometimes. I should go ahead and use Kenshin's ability. Because it lasts 3 turns, I'm going to be honest with you. This fight is lasting like 4 turns max. If that. Look at that adorable little Spheal. I love Spheal. I wish its stats were better. Ooh, with the range up, I think I can get those fools with an Aqua Tail. Yes, yes. Statue. Oh, wow. Only one statue moved? I think that's the first time I've ever seen that happen before in my life. Let's go, boys. Can I hit the Duskull here as well? Beautiful. That's 2 down. 2 down, 4 to go. Ah, and I can just reach the Cottonee. Or as I used to pronounce it in my foolish youth, Katoni. Just gonna kill. Oh, easily. Easily going to kill. No! You cheater! I call hacks. Abilities are stupid, aren't they? Like, didn't Let's Go get rid of abilities? Clearly, Let's Go, being that I can't even joke about it. Let's Go was an awful game. Oh man, please don't dodge again. I'm hitting my own Conqueror here to make this happen. Ah, thank you. Don't make fun of me having to used to have legitimately said Katoni. We all make mistakes in life. I only make like 3 mistakes in life, but they were made. Katoni and Zagarde were 2 of them. Oh no, my superior! Ah, whatever. Alright, Spheal. Sorry it has to be this way, but you know I gotta do it to him. Almost a 50% link on this Chandelier. Moving up in the world. Alright, Spectra is mine. I should really stop saving the game after literally every fight. I guarantee you at least 30 minutes, which is an entire episode of this on YouTube, at least 30 minutes have been added to this playthrough from the fact that I save after every single battle. I guarantee you. See you later, Orpheus. Sorry that your internet is acting up, dude. How many times have you said you weren't going to save the game? Many. Many a times. Alright, well, I'm going to take Valora, and that will knock out Iyasu as a result. And then I'm going to pass 1 turn, 1 month, and then we're going to knock out Nixstorm and Dragnor in the same month. And that'll be all of the kingdoms taken. Which means it'll be time to focus on Lynx! Yay! Everyone's favorite pastime in Conquest that we've been doing forever. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. In games, do graphics matter to you? They don't not matter. But if a game's graphics are not like AAA perfect, then no. I don't worry about that. However, if a game, like, graphically looks absolutely abysmal, or it looks insanely good, then I do take notice, yes. But I don't look at a game and be like, this game's graphics looks like it was made for the PlayStation 3 instead of the PlayStation 4. As long as it still looks fine, then I'm like, yeah, whatever. But you know, if a game looks especially beautiful, then I'm gonna be like, yo, that's a +1 to that game for looking that beautiful. So I do take it into account, but only if it's very drastically good or bad. Like, obviously, if a game looks like complete trash, then I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's, like, that's gonna take away from my enjoyment just because it looks too horror. I'm gonna go ahead and use Typhoon. And if a game looks amazingly good, like Astral Chain is a good example. Because if you watch me play Astral Chain, you know by the end of Astral Chain I didn't think it was that great. I thought it was like an okay game. It wasn't bad necessarily, but it really let me down because I was expecting more from it story and character-wise, and it really did not deliver. However, that being said, the graphics of that game were gorgeous. It was a very, very pretty-looking game, and that definitely added to my enjoyment of the game overall with how beautiful it looked. The fact that it looks beautiful, however, did not make me like the game, like, drastically more overall. At the end of the game, I was still like, man, I'm pretty disappointed that this game was not that great when I was expecting a lot from it. Graphics is like, I pay attention to graphics, and I take note of it, but it's always an afterthought to me. I always think of, like, gameplay, story, characters. Those are the things that come to my mind first. Mostly characters in gameplay are, like, my number, like, those are my 1 and 2. Like, the characters are most important to me. Gameplay is probably second most important. Storyline is third most important. And then, like, after that, like, the only thing left to really judge a game based off of after that would probably be the graphics. This stupid Duskull. So, you know, that's basically the long version answer of that. Yeah, Lone Wolf basically said it, except I would add, he said gameplay and story are most important factors, graphics are a bonus. I would say the exact same, except I would also include, you have Levitate. I would also include characters in that as well. For me personally, as someone who plays like long-term JRPGs, which are basically like they're basically like animes in general, like characters will always be the most important thing for me. I've recently come to the realization that for me in anime in general, like the thing I care most about is the characters. So, you know, that extends to anime and video games pretty much. Except, you know, I don't judge anime based on their gameplay, considering that they're not games. I've definitely also come to the decision that, like, even if an anime has, like, a bad or a not very good storyline, if the storyline, like, the overall plot is lackluster, it can easily be made up for if the characters are really, really good. Like, good characters can carry a bad story, but bad characters can ruin even a good story, is basically how I see it. Oh, you know what? Yeah. A video game's music, like its OST, its soundtrack, the soundtrack in a game is definitely more important to me than, definitely more important to me than the graphics. I agree. I might even care more about the music than I do the overall storyline. Nah, that's not true. I care more about the game's story than I do its music track. But I definitely care about music and whatnot more than I do the other thing. More than I do graphics. I have watched Assassination Classroom. It's pretty good. I don't love it. My boy Slyro, it's like one of his top 3 anime of all time, so he had me watch it. And it was pretty good. I didn't think it was fantastic, though. But it was definitely not bad. It was a good show. It was worth watching. But it is not one of my favorites. Actually, for me personally, like, the thing that Assassination Classroom kind of dipped on the most was the fact that, like, it had so many characters that it was juggling and that it threw out and in all the time that I didn't really get super attached to many of them. By the end of Assassination Classroom, like, I did not know half of the classes' names, just because they only had maybe 1 or 2 episodes where they were important, and then they, like, never did anything ever again. I also didn't like Nagisa very much, and Nagisa is the main character. Like, Nagisa was fine, but I wasn't a big fan of Nagisa. The characters I really liked I really liked Koro-sensei, I really liked Karasuma, was really good. Karma was really good. And Arena. I like the teachers more than I like the students in Assassination Classroom, personally. My favorite character was, and I know that this is not, like, the popular pick, and it might come as a shock to some people that, people who watch Assassination Classroom would be like, what, that one? Why is that your favorite? But my favorite character in the show was, Principal Asano. I loved him so much. I really wish that Assassination Classroom had, like, focused on him as the primary antagonist throughout the entire show, because every time Principal Asano showed up in an episode, I was like, oh, here we go. This is going to be one of the good episodes. I also, and again, I don't know how, I haven't seen much of, like, the fan base of Assassination Classroom. Really, my only experience with other people that have watched Assassination Classroom are Slyro and RTK. And me and RTK agree on what I'm about to say, but Slyro very vehemently says that we're wrong. In that, me and RTK did not like the ending of Assassination Classroom. Slyro loved the ending of Assassination Classroom, but me and RTK found it pretty lackluster overall. They definitely could have overdone it if they used Asano too much, but I feel like they could have used Asano more than they did. Like, maybe not make him, like, the only antagonist, but, like, if they had put more focus on him than they did, I would have loved that. I would have loved it. But anyways, yeah. Assassination Classroom is a good show. It's very good. I would recommend anyone who asks me, like, hey, should I watch Assassination Classroom? I'm like, yeah, dude, it's pretty good. It's definitely worth your time. I don't know where I would rank it. I actually went through the list the other day. I've watched like 45 anime total in my life. Assassination Classroom probably breaks the top 20. It's probably like 19th or 20th place for me. Somewhere around there. I'd have to really sit down and like actually make a list out, but it's pretty good. It's just not one of my favorites.